louder. Pet now powder. Sound man crank it at the desk now louder. Sonic ambush while my words them surround you. Heavy artillery on every encounter. Wait a minute louder. Pet now powder. Sound man crank it at the desk now louder. Sonic ambush while my words them surround you. Heavy artillery on every encounter.
I really enjoyed it. Yeah. The people loved the tunes, and it was good fun, and it was a good crowd, and yeah, it was good. It was really cool. Well, the thing is, because of the way the label's done, we have loads of different artists, so we could kind of pick and choose different people to play to certain events. So, for example, the last time it was like Face did his first ever Critical event, and we had like, I put together my vision for how I want the night to be, and I just think how I would like a night to roll out. So I always dreamt of seeing Ed Rush back to back with Break, so I asked them to do it, and they were like really up for it, and it was incredible. But yeah, it's everyone from like Spy, Spectral Soul, Rockwell, Ulterior Motive, Jubei, myself, Lensman. Just like I'm really lucky in that people like playing the parties that we do, because the ones at Fabric are always amazing. All of them, really. No, seriously. Every tune I put out, I fucking love. No, like everything I put out, I'll stand by as being like an amazing bit of music. Some are better than others, but like I think I'm really proud of the Stonehead EP. I'm really proud of Alibi by Spectral Soul. Both Rockwell EPs, the early Breakage stuff, the early Caliber stuff. Yeah, just really pleased with it all. When me and DK, Vienna obviously, made Babylon, that was pretty amazing, because like I'd never worked with anyone before, and he was like, let's get together and make a tune, but you have to bring all the samples and you have to have the idea, and we'll kind of sit down together and make it happen. And I really worked really hard to get like really good samples, and then we kind of made this tune that like loads of people wanted to sign it, and it was actually quite a big tune, I think. Like DK did all the engineering. I'd never pretend to be an engineer, but we kind of really bonded really well on that one. And then when me and Spy made Surface, that was really good as well, because I kind of written an idea, like a minute and a half idea, and he was like, that's wicked, but let's do this and do this. And Carlos works really quick, and within a day we finished it, and then that was quite a good tune. Yeah, we've got a thing called the Sequence 1 EP, which comes out in 2 weeks, which has got Face, ENEI and DRS, which the ENEI and DRS tune called Obsession, and that's probably like one of the favourite things I've ever signed, coming back to your question from earlier. It's incredible. Ulterior Motive and me and Jubei made a tune as well. So that's coming out, and then got a Break 12, Spectral Soul remix of ENEI, ENEI's album, Sabre 12, which is his beautiful, amazing vocal tune, a June Miller 10-inch, a Mortem 10-inch, which has just come out last week, more foreign concept stuff, loads of music, got loads of stuff. Stuff I don't want to tell you about either, because no one can know about it yet. But there's some big stuff for next year. I listen to so much music. I've got 8,000 records at home, of which 2,000 of them are drum and bass. I buy. My favourite music's like 90s American guitar music. I'm a Nirvana collector, and I listen to like hardcore bands like Fugazi and Sonic Youth and. Okay, I'll tell you what. My 5 favourite records at the moment are the Martin album. This woman from like the middle of nowhere in America called Grouper, who makes this weird kind of acoustic, noisy stuff, which is incredible. And yeah, loads of guitar stuff. I don't listen to much drum and bass, other than what I'm working on, because you have to have perspective. You have to stand back from it. Because if you listen to it all the time, you go mad, and you don't get any. It's all about having light and shade, like liking what you like, and always being open to hearing new stuff. But there's other music apart from drum and bass. If you listen to 170 music all the time, you'll go mad. It's like, I hate the term sub-label or limited edition or that kind of shit, because it's just like, that kind of puts a devaluation on the music. It's like it's not good enough for that label, so we'll just put it out on another label. It's supposed to be a series of releases, put in looking a certain way by a mix of artists. So it's not new artists. Like the first one was by Lensman, then we had Hybris, then we had Jubei and Vicious Circle, you know, Mortem. So it's a mix of new and old, new and established producers. It's just like having a series of things that look a certain way, and just another outlet for the music, really. Just putting out good music.
They're released in a 10-inch band.
Yeah, it's 10-inch and it looks different to the normal Critical releases. It's kind of keeping the aesthetic, so I'm really all about, like, the music has to sound good, but I want it to look good as well. I want you to walk into a record shop and go, what's that? If you don't know it, like, look at it and go, that looks really nice, and hold it, and like, it's important, you know? I'm KASRA, representing Critical Music, here with Trigger Vision for Mood at the Loft with ENEI and Critical Sound.
Firstly, hello, I'm ENEI from Russia, and just making some answers for questions. The Russian scene is quite big. We have some big raves like Pirate Station and World of Drum and Bass, and kind of club events. And I'm a resident of all of them, and we have good lineups. And on the Pirate Station we have big lineups when biggest headliners from United Kingdom and all over the world. And yeah, Russia is big. I'm just trying to make some new and fresh stuff, you know, and KASRA from Critical helped me with it and released me on Critical label. Actually, I'm making more kind of music, you know. I make dubstep and tech house stuff, you know. But when I sit in the studio in the St. Petersburg, I'm making all of them, you know, all of styles. But it's only way for me to get some expression, you know, and some money maybe. Actually, I play in sometimes I play in another stuff, and tonight I played some jungle, old school jungle, you know, and sometimes I play dubstep and some kind of music. So, hi, this is ENEI, and especially for mood music. I'm here in Austria and playing on a Critical night. Big up.